All right, peace, my brother. How you feeling?
I'm doing all right, man. How about you?
Man, I can't complain, man. I'm doing good, man. What books you for first? What's your name, brother? And where you from?
My name is Spencer. I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas, man. A lot of my family from Arkansas. We from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm in my family.
Okay, I'm close to the Pine Bluff area.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. The movie Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. So what's going on, man? What brings you to have a consultation, man? What's going on?
Man,
talk to me.
December, I got diagnosed with HSV2, and it blew me because I haven't had any sexual activity since last March. And in April, me and my girl broke it off. But I got really sick in December, man. I had flu-like symptoms. I had like sore throat for like 3 weeks. I had scabies, which was weird. But the thing about that, I do shake a lot of hands and hug a lot of people.
And that's how you get, and that's literally how you get scabies from coming to skin to skin
like,
contact.
Man, what's going on? I could literally feel the mites burying in my skin. Like I could see the trails that they left.
And, what that give you? That steroid? They gave you steroid cream for that?
Man, let me tell you, I actually went to the doctor and they told me, oh, these look like mosquito, but they wouldn't give me nothing because I'm in the Army.
Okay.
So I went to the doctor, man, and he was like, oh, these just look like mosquito bites. And I'm like, man, these are scabies. You know what I'm saying? But man, I was coughing a lot. Man, I was just feeling really bad. Then I
hold on, brother.
ended up
got HSV2, scabies. Okay, both of these, and just by the way, both of these are actual skin parasites. I know everybody think that HSV2 is a virus, but it's actually a skin parasite. Scabies is a skin parasite as well. Okay, now what else you had going on? You had sore throat
for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I was coughing a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I was coughing a lot. Other than that, that's really all that went on. But I think a week later, like I had a big bump that popped up on my genitals, man. It was just really weird.
Okay.
It eventually went away.
Was it on your scrotum? Was it on your penis shaft?
It was on my penis shaft.
Okay. So when you had that bump or pop up, did it look like a wart? Did it look like a canker sore? Was it open? Was ooze? It was like coming out.
It was a wart. It was a wart, but it wasn't like open.
Okay,
it was
so
big.
it was a wart. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Did it hurt to the touch?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Did you have any burning sensation when you was urinating?
No, but let me tell you something. My like urethra, is that how you say it?
Yeah, urethra.
The inside of it was itching really bad, man.
Okay. Okay.
And when I peed, it felt good. It's weird. It's like it was relieving.
Yeah, it was itching your urethra. Okay, that's so the microparasites as well. So micro.
But I'm just blowed because I'm like, how did I get this? Because I haven't been doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom. I just seen that Yahki is coming to Detroit. Did you want to go?
Yes, I would love to go with you.
Yahki Awaken is coming to Wayne State.
Hey, bro, did y'all know Yahki Awaken is coming to Wayne State University?
Oh, what?
Bro, yeah, bro, go to your Instagram right now. His Instagram, YAHKIAWAKEND.
Oh, yeah, got him all right here.
Oh, yeah, he's there.
Oh, yeah. In the Community Arts Auditorium. Yeah. We there.
Did you see that? Yahki Awaken is going to be here. Yes, Wayne State, September 30th.
That's right. Detroit, Michigan, September 30th at the Wayne State University Community Arts Auditorium. That will be the next location for the Yahki Awaken Health and Liberation Tour. That's at 450 Rudall Road. That's right on the campuses of Wayne State University.
September 30th, Detroit, Wayne State University. See it?
Shalom. Peace, family. Make sure y'all come out to the Health and Liberation Conference, September 30th. You do not want to miss it.
A lot of information that you'll be able to hold on to. Let it trickle down into your family, to your seeds, and produce that generational wealth.
If you want to raise your vibrational frequency, you definitely want to be here on September 30th.
Peace, 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 love, light and healing, peace, love, light and healing, peace to the gods, peace to the earth. I am Yahki Rapha Elohim. Everybody know me as Yahki Awaken. September 30th, we're going to be at Wayne State University at 450 Rudamar Road. Make sure you come and check us out. Click on the link below, which is eventbrite.com. Get your tickets. They selling out fast, so make sure you cop them. And I'll see y'all on September the 30th. Peace.
This is going to be powerful, family. We want to see you there.
Before we get to the history, and I'll tell you exactly what to do to get rid of this stuff, if it was me, of course, because I'm not a doctor. So if it was me and the Yahki was dealing with these things, what would Yahki to do to get rid of these things? Give me all of the symptomologies that you was going through, and then I got a few questions for you, and then we can get everything started. So we have HSV2, we have scabies, we had sore throat, we had coughing, we had a big wart that was on the penis shaft, and your urethra was very itchy from microparasitics. What else was you going through?
One more thing. Under my scrotum was itching really bad.
Okay.
I thought it was jock itch, and let me tell you why I thought it was jock itch. I switched my underwear, and I know this is stupid. I switched my underwear from cotton to compression because you know it just looked cool and stuff. I like wearing the Nike and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now, with all the symptoms you're talking about, that's not a jock itch. That's called a yeast itch. What you got going on?
Oh,
it's called a yeast itch, which is very, very, very familiar when you're dealing with HSV or scabies. So we're gonna say yeast infection.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So that was the only thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so look, man, when you're talking about herpes, everybody think herpes is a viral load. Now, don't get it twisted. Herpes do come with a protein, and this is all viruses is broken down protein that's not completely broken down in the body, that moves around through the body, and it basically have its own DNA fragment, and it in like the gene splice, and it likes to combine itself to your RNA or your mRNA of the body, and it splits itself into the DNA, and that's how they replicate and live for so long. But we're not only dealing with a protein here, we're dealing with an actual worm. This worm is called Fasciolopsis buski, and it starts off as this microorganism that you can't see, and depending on the states or the environment that you put your body in, this microorganism will pleomorphosize itself and become bigger and bigger and travel throughout the body. Usually it burrows itself into the nervous system, and when it burrows itself into the spinal column, if it live in that sacrobone area, they call it HSV2. If it go all the way up to the ganglia nerve behind your head, they call it HSV1. If it expresses itself through the bones or in the deeper tissue, they will call it severe eczema. You see that? If it goes on the epidermis layer of the skin, they will call it psoriasis. If it get on the elbows, they will call it herpes itchy elbow disease. If you are older, they will call it shingles. If it express out to your whole body when you're younger, they call it chicken pox. If you get it from the touch of a monkey or through certain vaccinations, they call it monkey pox. You can eat certain foods and get this thing. You can touch certain people by their skin and get this thing. You can receive certain vaccinations like the zoster vaccinations and get these things, showing you that it only doesn't come from sex. Now, it can be sexually transmitted, but it comes from different things, you know. So it's called varicella zoster family. And there's over 118 of these things in the world doing with animals. But these are actual zoonotic or zootopic diseases as well, meaning that you can get them from animals. It can actually be from another species to another species transmission during contact, and you can get it again from eating or just touching the skin of somebody that's affected. It don't necessarily have to be through sex. So you was wondering why you didn't have sex but you still got it. It could have been through any of those areas. Now, say if you was itching on your finger and it was on your hand and you rubbed your nutsack, you could have transferred it there. Or
I was gonna say that.
It can come from many different things though. You can have a woman that have HSV1 and don't have 2, and she can be having a shedding period where she don't have a blister, but she give you oral sex. You can get it that way. It's so many different ways to get this thing, and that's the reason why 1 out of every 4 humans actually have this thing.
Right.
So
Man,
HSV 1 and 2 is super, super, super common. It's so common and so many people got it, brother. It's to the point where if you don't specifically ask them to test you for it during a STD testing, they won't test you for it because, again, 1 out of every 4 adults in America have it.
Yes, sir.
Or it's going to eventually have it. And it can lie dormant in your system for up to 10 to 20 years without you even knowing you have it. And then one day you get a stress signal from your environment and then boom, out of nowhere, you have canker sores on your penis, on your vagina, or on your lips, or on your skin.
This another thing. Probably like 3 weeks ago, I actually had like a breakout, but it wasn't bumps. It was like a white rash. Like
yeah. So
rash.
that's called a yeast. That's called yeast candida breakout. And the reason why is because you're dealing with a yeast flukeworm parasitic called Fasciolopsis buski. So when you actually get into what herpes is, it's very, very closely assimilated with yeast. And yeast act as a parasite as well, just as fungus and mold. These are talking about Candida albicans. These are talking about different microorganisms that can pleomorphosize themselves and change due to the acidic or the alkaline medium that you put your body in when you're in your environment.
Okay.
All right. So when you got tested for HSV, that's when you went there when you got your wart check? Did they check that and swab it and then they told you that you had HSV, or you got a blood check?
I got a blood check. They didn't swab me or nothing. They just checked my blood because after I got finished feeling weird and stuff, I'm like, man, I need to go get checked for STDs, even though I know I haven't been doing nothing. But they checked me and it came back positive for HSV too. And I was kind of in the now.
What was your IgG numbers? Do you remember your glycose protein
I'm gonna be honest,
load?
I don't know.
Okay. I got you. It's all good, brother. It's all good. So I can tell you how to get rid of these things, man.
Okay.
It's very easy. I can tell you how to get rid of these things.
Another thing, I deal with seborrheic dermatitis. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Is that a parasitic?
Yeah, that's a parasite as well. But that's the same. So now that same plasma parasite, microparasite, is the same plasma microparasite that you feel throughout your urethra. Them are the same parasites that you feel throughout your urethra. The inside of the itching of the urethra is that you're dealing with that same one. That gives you bad eczema and dendra, and it can lead to actual psoriasis too.
Yeah, and it get on my face too, man. So I use Kaleido oatmeal.
That's a steroid. That's a buffering steroid.
Wow.
So look, man. Yeah, so it just sounds like that you infestated with a bunch of parasites, brother.
Man.
Let me show you how to get rid of them, man. Like this is really I don't want to act like what you got going on don't mean nothing, but it's fairly easier than what you think to get rid of them. And it's very common amongst a lot of brothers in the so-called black community, unfortunately. But look, I'm gonna give you what to do. If you got a pen and a pad, man, let's write this down. Let's get to it.
I'm ready.
All right. So first thing first, I see that you 26 years old. You weigh 225 pounds and you are 6'2".
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna lose a little weight on this diet program, but you're gonna get rid of the problem though. So I you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really stress about losing weight. You can gain your weight back after you're done. But since you're dealing with so much candida, and since you're dealing with so much yeast, and you have yeast jock right now, jock yeast infections, and that's the reason why you're feeling all that itching on your testicles. I'm not going to recommend you an all fruit diet. I'm pretty sure you thought I was going to get on here and recommend an all fruit diet.
I did, man.
But see, your adrenals ain't working properly, and that's the reason why you have all this fermentation and yeast build up and fungus build up and all of this different fungus and mold expressing itself through your skin. These are microorganisms. So if I put you on an all fruit diet, it's going to ferment this sugar, and then you're going to have more yeast build up from it. So I want to put you on a glucose diet. So this is the diet I want to put you on. I want to put you on a 80% vegetable diet, brother. 80% vegetable diet.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a 20% fruit diet. But out of that 20% of fruits, this is going to be astringent fruits. Astringent fruits.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to go through the astringent fruits real fast. Let me share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you what astringent fruits that I'm actually talking about. So let me share my screen with you real quick. All right, now these are the astringent fruits that I'm talking about. So I'm talking about astringent fruits, grapes, red grapes or green grapes with seeds.
Okay.
Key limes, lemons, pomegranates, tangerines, yellow mangoes, oranges, grapefruits, green apples, green pears, peaches, and pineapples.
Can I take a picture of that?
Yes, yes, you can take a picture of this. Most definitely, you can take a picture of this.
And just only the astringent fruits, no other fruits?
No other fruits. Now, you can dib and dab in the antioxidants, the berries, but I would stay away from the melons. If I was you, I would actually stay away from the melons, and I will only deal with the astringent part.
And that's what I eat a lot is watermelon too. That's
cool. Now you can stick to the watermelon because it breaks down so easy and it have a high water content.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now, all right. Let me get up off of this and let me share this back. So I want you to repeat back to me what you got so far.
You said you're gonna put me on a glucose diet, 80% vegetable diet, 20% astringent fruits.
Yes, 20% astringent fruits. Everything else is going to be vegetables. Vegetables, things like bok choy, things like arugula, things like kale. Just make sure that you washing your greens very, very good before you eat them, okay?
Can I juice them? Cold press them?
Yes, you most definitely can juice and cold press them as well. That'll work out as well. But just do not juice and cold press your fruits because you're taking all of the fibers from them, and that's going to be very, very fermenting too. See, and that's the reason why we have to be careful with healing, because you have to know when to mold or when to fold. You got to know when to give or when to take. It's an art to healing. Everybody can't be put on a fruit diet because you will kill them or you will make the situation worse depending on the state that the body is in, especially when you're dealing with fermentation, yeast, and mold buildup and carbon buildup. You see what I'm saying? And this is one of your issues. So that's the diet you're going to be on, right?
Okay.
If you need to look at all of the actual vegetables that you can eat, just get on the website, go to the Eat to Live page, and then click on mucusless vegetables, dark leafy green vegetables. Them all the vegetables that you can just have at it, brother.
Okay. All
right. So we talked about that. Next, we have to talk about your actual liquid intake. I need you to flush. Now, your flushing, I usually recommend H3O2 juices. I'm not going to recommend any juices for you because we need fiber, and you ain't going to get fiber if you juicing your fruits. So I recommend that you only do green smoothies with your vegetables. You can add some citric fruits in there, and you do nothing but water. So 55 ounces. Out of that 55 ounces, you're only going to have 2 smoothies a day. And these are dark leafy green smoothies.
Okay.
All right. The rest of your 55 ounces is nothing but H2O spring water. And I recommend that you get a brand called Aquapana. And I just pulled it up on my screen. Aquapana is an actual good liquid that you can take.
Okay. Let me take a picture of that one. I ain't never seen this water right here.
Aquapana. You in Arkansas? They sell it in Arkansas.
Yeah. So right now I'm in Texas because I'm in the Army. I'm stationed at Fort Hood.
They most definitely sell this at Texas.
Okay, for sure.
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom. I just seen that Yahki is coming to Detroit. Did you want to go?
Yes, I would love to go with you.
Yahki Awaken is coming to Wayne State.
Hey, bro, did y'all know Yahki Awaken is coming to Wayne State University?
Oh, me? What?
Bro, yeah, bro, go to your Instagram right now. His Instagram, YAHKIAWAKEND.
Oh, yeah, got him right here.
Oh, yeah, he's there.
Oh, yeah. In the Community Arts Auditorium. Yeah. We there.
Did you see that? Yahki Awaken is going to be here. Yes, Wayne State, September 30th.
That's right. Detroit, Michigan, September 30th at the Wayne State University Community Arts Auditorium. That will be the next location for the Yahki Awaken Health and Liberation Tour. That's at 450 Rudel Mall Road. That's right on the campuses of Wayne State University.
September 30th, Detroit, Wayne State University. See it?
Shalom. Peace, family. Make sure y'all come out to the Health and Liberation Conference, September 30th. You do not want to miss it.
A lot of information that you'll be able to hold on to. Let it trickle down into your family, to your seeds, and produce that generational wealth.
If you want to raise your vibrational frequency, you definitely want to be here on September 30th.
Peace, 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 love, light and healing, peace, love, light and healing, peace to the gods, peace to the earth. I am Yahki Rapha Elohim. Everybody know me as Yahki Awaken. September 30th, we're going to be at Wayne State University at 450 Rudamar Road. Make sure you come and check us out. Click on the link below, which is eventbrite.com. Get your tickets. They selling out fast, so make sure you cop them. And I'll see y'all on September the 30th. Peace.
This is gonna be powerful, family. We want to see you there.
All right, that's every day. This is a daily regimen. Why are you on the herbs and why are you going through the protocol? All right, so next what we're going to have to do with you, because you're dealing with all of this stuff, is that we got to make sure that you're cleaning your household products. You have to make sure, and while you're on the herbs, before we can get to that, I need you to write this down. While you're on the herbs and while you're going through your cleanse, you're going to have to wash your covers every 3 days, because what happens is the Fasciolopsis buski worm, it lays over 4,000 eggs every other day. And they micro eggs. You can't even see them. They lay micro larvas, and they love to lay them in your skin. But when they shed, and a lot of them don't die, so they shed and they lay them, and then they hatch on your bed covers, and then you get them back on your skin, and then you got them again. So you have to wash your clothes. And I'd like to take the clothes through 2 cycles: a cold wash, then a hot wash, and then dry them.
Okay.
Cold wash, hot wash, then dry them. Because you are most definitely finna go through a shedding process.
Okay, I got that.
All right, now as far as the yeast infection itch that's on your scrotum, when you take a shower, we're going to talk about showers too, and when you get out or you take a bath, do not lotion up your nuts, brother. Don't put no moisture on your balls. Leave it dry as possible. Leave your scrotum dry, and leave what your nut sack is touching, which is your inner thighs. Leave them dry as well, because the moisture is what causes more itching, because you growing more yeast.
Right.
So leave that area dry as possible. You could put not coconut oil. You could put grapeseed oil everywhere else, but don't put it there.
Okay.
All right, so now we got to talk about cleansing products. Stay away from chemically cleansing products. Stay away from bleach. Stay away from Comet. Stay away from Pine Sol. Stay away from all these different Clorox. Stay away from this stuff, because this weakens the lymphatic system, and we need to open up your lymphatic system so we can drain all of these different proteins, or broken down proteins and disintegrated cells and micro parasites out of it once we kill them.
Yes, sir. I got that.
All right, next thing is this: no fluoride or no chloride toothpaste, no fluoride or no chloride chemicals, period. Anything that has fluoride or chloride, you have to stay far away from it.
Okay.
All right, so I have something called the Tooth and Gum Restoration Powder. That's amazing. That's on the site. I heal my whole mouth from it. This will be very, very good for your mouth.
Gotcha.
All right. Next, after that, so after we talk about that, we have to move over into the next thing: deodorant. No deodorant, because I'm gonna try my hardest to detox you from your underarms as well. But what you can use is lemons or limes.
I use lemons and it work.
See what I'm saying?
Don't work, man.
See what I'm saying, brother?
I'm like, man, this dude got to be tripping some lemons. It worked.
And you say you tried the lemons and it worked. You see what I'm saying, brother? Hey, well, look, at least you know I'm not a liar, brother.
For sure.
All right, that's good. Okay, so we talked about that. Next is you at the military base. You need to get you some type of filter, man. And I understand you bouncing around. So what I would suggest is while you on this cleanse and while you on the herbs, you only use distilled water to wash up in.
Distilled water to wash myself?
Just get a couple gallons of distilled water, and you're going to take bird baths. But make sure you scrub it real good, though, because you're going to be shedding.
All right, I got that.
All right, so we talked about that. We talked about the water filter, but that's going to be hard because you bouncing around. You in the military base. Soaps. Only use organic, chemically free soaps. I sell soaps on the website as well.
Okay. Got that.
All right, another thing is we talked about the soaps, what you can rub in your skin. Nothing but grapeseed oil, no coconut oil. And there's 3 things that you cannot eat. You cannot have avocado, You can't have coconut flesh, nor can you have asparagus. And the reason why is because they high in amino acid L-arginine.
Okay.
And L-arginine is not only a cellular proliferator when it comes to herpes and they outbreaks, but it actually blocks them from coming out of the cells. So they'll leave them lodged with inside of the spinal cord, and we don't want that. Now, L-lysine brings them out and promote detoxification. So we need foods that's higher in L-lysine than L-arginine.
Gotcha. So you said no avocados, no coconut flesh.
Yep, no coconut flesh. You can still have coconut water, but just no coconut flesh and no asparagus or Brussels sprouts.
Okay. All right, I got that.
All right, now you finna be shedding. You got all these skin problems, so you need to do skin rolling. I will tell you to do skin brushing, but since your skin is already scarred up from the parasite, I don't want you to have any bleeding or any cracks. So you need to do skin rolling. Find a bamboo roller. You can get it off Amazon and roll your skin for we can start getting that lymphatic system stimulated for you can move that lymph.
Okay. Bamboo roller?
Yeah, bamboo roller, bamboo skin roller.
And do I need to do that like all over my body?
Yeah, every day, all over your body.
Okay.
All right,
sir.
the next thing is this. We have to move the lymphatic system. You in the army, so I'm pretty sure you're pretty active. So just make sure that you're walking at least. You need to walk at least 7,000 steps a day. You probably already doing that.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, we do physical training every day. But since I'm gonna be on this diet, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go as hard. So I'm gonna have to try to talk to them and see if they let me kind of tone it down a little bit.
All right, but if you can, do y'all do a lot of weightlifting?
No, man, we just do a lot of calisthenics.
See, that's what but that's what I recommend. That's gonna move that lymph though, brother. So try to do it every day. Now, sometimes you is gonna feel a little adrenal fatigue because you are changing up your diet and you detoxing, and your body is gonna utilize all the energy to cleanse your cells. So you might not have ATP to do your daily routines, but try to keep up, brother.
So you potatoes, is that a vegetable?
Nah, man, that's a root, brother. See, don't try to even slide that in there, brother. That's a root.
Yeah,
no roots, man. Only thing you can have is stems and vegetables.
Gotcha.
No roots though. Just fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Most
all right. All right. So other than that, brother, you need some sun exposures, but you don't need too much because it will burn you because your skin is already irritated and the sun does detoxify. So I recommend an hour of sunlight a day and split it up in 30 minutes. 30 minutes when you first get up to get that blue spectrum in, and then 30 minutes before the sun go in to get that infrared spectrum in.
Okay. All right, I got that.
All right, now the package that I recommend you get, I'm gonna recommend that you get the Geogenetic Therapeutic Package Level 3. You need the highest package because we have a shitload of parasites to clean out of you, man. We gotta deworm you, the germets. We gotta deworm you at the immature stage. We gotta deworm you at the larva stage and at the mycoplasma stage. So we really gotta deworm you on all levels.
Gotcha.
All right, now with your package is going to come with a salve for you can put on certain areas of your skin to heal up certain areas, and your package is going to come with a bunch of oregano oil. Oregano oil is good to remove parasites, but you're going to have to rub this oregano oil in your spinal cord, and you're going to have to take it not only topically but orally as well. So you're going to be on an oregano oil regimen too.
So will those instructions be in like the
yes, the instructions will come in the package. It's going to come with teas. It's going to come with tinctures, tonics, powders, and capsules. Everything come with it. It's very self-explanatory, and you're going to be on this for a couple months, man. Let's whoop these parasites' ass. What's happening is the parasites have waged war on you, brother. You in the army, you know how war go. Just time to wage war back.
Most definitely. Yeah, man. I just with that diet, I just don't want to fall out. Like
so this what I recommend. If you start feeling like that on the diet, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure if you start feeling like you cleansing too fast, you start feeling like you finna pass out and all these other things, which is all psychological anyway. What you can do is you can cook vegetables every now and then. Just I understand it's hard. I'm trying to like make it more easier on people now because I used to be just very radical with this.
I feel you.
Fruits to die. But I ain't like that no more because I see a lot of people can't keep. A lot of people fall off and then don't get healed because they said, you know what, it's just too hard. So what I recommend if you start feeling like that and you're very, very, very fatigued and you just extreme with it, make some vegetable soup, man. Cook you some vegetable soup and make some vegetable stew or something out of the vegetables.
Yes, sir.
But never cook them citric fruits. Eat those citric fruits raw.
Gotcha.
Because you need those astringent properties.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, hey man, you finna be shedding, brother. Make sure that you washing those bed covers, man. Like I'm telling you, otherwise you're gonna pick the same things back up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you said every 3 days, right?
Every 3 days. Yep. And then make sure you take them through 2 cycles. Wash them cold, then wash them hot, then dry.
Right. Okay. And
all right,
that's
look,
for clothes too?
Yes, for clothes too. Hey, no fake jewelry. Don't wear no fake jewelry. Make sure that if you got all cotton clothes, try to wear all cotton clothes because they love to bundle up towards fake threads and fabric.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, other than that, and make sure that your draws, your actual draws are 100% cotton, and try to go drawless as much as possible to truly let your scrotum breathe so you can dry out that yeast.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I threw all them compressions away, man.
Yeah, you got to, man, because that'll cause it, man. That yeast buildup. Just like a woman can get yeast infections for wearing too tight pants and panties, you can get the same yeast infections for dealing with parasites and having weak adrenals, can't metabolize your sugar, and then you putting on all them compression draws, you clogging in all of that moist, man. Hey, mushrooms grow from it, brother. I'm telling you.
Most definitely. Yeah.
So, man, that's what you need to do, brother, to really get rid of this and kick this thing butt, brother.
Hey, I'm ready, man.
You got any questions whatsoever, bro?
Let me see. About how long do you think that this whole process will take?
Man, yours, we talking about scabies. Scabies really never go away until you detox. They just killed them and suppressed them back into your skin. HSV2 in wart form. I wonder if you should have got checked for HPV too, because usually HSV come with HPV in wart form, and that's the reason why you've seen the warts instead of the canker sores. We talking about microparasites that's in the urethra, and we're talking about yeast infection of the scrotum. If it was me, due to everything I've been seeing and just working on myself and going through the protocol that I just said that I would do if I had all these things, I would give myself about a good 3-4 months.
Ooh, boy, I'm gonna be skinny than a twig.
No, you ain't gonna be skinny than a twig, but you is gonna be little, brother. But you can gain that right back though. Just never stop doing calisthenics. Keep your muscle. How you keep your muscles by keeping them active and keeping them tight.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Okay.
So that's what I recommend, brother. Any more questions?
I did see this on the website with the geogenetics package. It says something about not drinking water. Only consuming water with like herbal tea. Is that a thing?
No, that is a thing, but not with you. Remember, we just talked about your water intake. You need water.
Okay.
Remember, yours is different. Every healing is different. That's the reason why these consultations are important and they're powerful. Because even though I'm giving you the same protocol as living, the diet's different, the herbal package is different, and you're doing different things with the diet and with the water.
Yes, sir.
See what I'm saying? So even though it sounds like I'm repeating myself and it sounds like I'm saying the same things over and over, if you really listen, I'm not. Because everybody requires something just a little bit different to get the healing job done.
Okay, I got you.
So we need to focus on your lymphatic system, your kidneys, and your adrenals. And I just told you how to do that. You got the herbal package, you got the diet, you got the lifestyle. You know exactly what you need to do, brother.
Most definitely. I got everything written down, brother.
All right, so I got a question, man. If you can get us a 1 to 10, what do you think about these consultations?
That's a 10. You straight to the point, man. You know your stuff. I know you went lying with that lemon, but I was like, man, I ain't even musty. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it works real good, yo. And I've been using lemons more than limes lately. But yeah, they work, man. They work. They detoxify your underarms and they take away all your smell, brother. So I'm glad you didn't. That's called practical knowledge. You tried it yourself. Now can't nobody tell you different because you experienced it yourself, and that's how I am with healing and on a broad spectrum. You can't tell me different because I did this stuff myself. I got my own clinics. I have my own healing beds. I healed myself of all these so-called incurable disease. So you can't tell me that this stuff is in so-called incurable. You can't tell me that no more. I did it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
So yeah, man. So nice talking with you, brother. Brother Bernard will be reaching out to you probably 2.5 to 3 weeks while you're on your package just to check up on you. If you got any more questions, you'll reach out to us at orders with the S, orders@YahkiAwaken.com. And if he can't answer the questions, then I will either get in contact with you or I'll email you back, brother.
Okay, that's cool. YahkiAwaken.com.
Yep, orders@YahkiAwaken.com.
Okay, I got that down.
All right, so let's get you cleansed. After you get done with the whole herbal package, wait another month and then go get tested. If you can't find somebody to test you, we'll test you at one of our partner laboratories, and then hopefully we get them negative results, man.
All righty, sir. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And I appreciate you, brother. Hey, I'll talk to you soon. All right, King?
Most definitely. Peace.
All right, peace, King. Peace, 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 love, light, and healing. Peace, love, light, and healing. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. I want to welcome y'all to Yahki Awaken Botanical Health Club and Clinic at the Houston, Texas location. Yes, family, we finally made it to Houston, Texas.
Hello, welcome to Yahki Awaken Botanical Health Club and Clinic. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's great. Now, have you signed right here on the clipboard? Sure.
At this particular Houston, Texas location, we're going to be offering all of your healing modality needs. For instance, we have services like complete STD screening,
urinalysis.
Also, we have full spectrum IV therapy,
full lymphatic massage therapy.
We have oxygen recovery therapy,
consultations one-on-one.
We're also doing deep prescribing treatments, and I'm selling all of my products here at this location. So make sure you come by, make sure you get the feel of this place. It's going to be amazing, and just, hey, Houston, we're here.
Hi, my name is Camilla Payne. I'm a family nurse practitioner here in the Houston area. I've been in the medical field for 17 years now. I began my career as a CNA, became an LVN, then an RN, ADN, then an RN BSN, and now I'm a family nurse practitioner.
My name is Jakai Raphael Elohim. Everybody call me Yahki Awaken. I'm a master herbalist. I am also a biochemist, and I'm a dietitian. We're just here to help you facilitating all of your healing needs, naturally, of course. I've been doing this for about 12 years, going on 13 years. I'm known for reversing so-called incurable diseases. We have all the paperwork, we have all the diagnostic sheets, anything that you need to prove it. This is not coming just from my mouth, but this is coming from all those who have participated in my healing methodologies. We actually chose the Houston location to open up one of the clinics because of statistics when it comes to healing, health, and disease. We see that Houston is very high when it comes to diabetes, mellitus, hyperglycemia 1 and 2, but herpes is on the uproar out here. Most definitely cancer, prostate cancer in men, breast cancer in women. I mean, any disease you can really think about, especially stress-related diseases. We see that a lot of Houston natives are suffering from these so-called diseases. So we thought it would be a good idea to expand territory and actually bring the clinic out here to Houston. Anything that you truly need to heal one's mind, body, spirit, and soul, we are going to offer that here in this particular Houston location. She's been doing it for 17 years. I've been doing this for 12 years, going on 13. It's time to get it. Hashtag Healing Houston. Peace.